everyone, I think we are live. So, very, very, very warm welcome. It is Sunday the 3rd of July 2022. So this is our monthly Dancing Days live broadcast. So we started this about 3 months ago. I have had to change the day of the month and the day of the week and all sorts to get this online, and I do really apologise for that, but the summer schedule has been crazy here. We've been trying to reorganise ourselves at different halls in Belfast for our classes, and I keep having to switch the schedule, so I want to get it all nicely established by September so we don't have to change again. So general plan at the moment is the first Sunday of the month we're going to do a 6 o'clock Dancing Days, which is this little members catch up, questions and answers. Hello Andrea in the chat there, yay, hello. Questions, answers, news, a little bit of an update. So those of you that join me in my classes in Belfast, then obviously you might not know everything that's going on. And for those of you that just do the online classes or see me on YouTube, again, I'm trying to keep it a little bit so there's something for everyone. And of course we do 3 or 4 little songs and keep moving. You don't want to just listen to me all evening. So, first little bit of news for you is the fact that I'm now going to put the Dancing Days on at 6 o'clock. I'm going to do the Beginners Monthly YouTube live stream at 7. So tonight that's Jive, and at 8:30 tonight I'm doing the Improvers live stream. And that will always be the same dance. Whatever we do in the Beginners at 7, we'll go on and we'll do extra in the Improvers at 8:30. We're aiming to do about a 45-minute class for each of them. You're more than welcome to join me later on for those. Okay, so let's have a little chat about salsa. As you know, one of my main types of dance that I teach is salsa. We've relaunched our salsa classes back in Belfast last week. So we're at Dance Addiction, okay, different studio. So we've got an intermediate part work class and we've got a solo class. So you can see all of that on the website. You can have a little look if you live in Belfast and you want to join those classes on a Monday evening. They are now in place. We're going to do a little salsa warm-up, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about our salsa dance holiday for next year in Spain. Let's make a little start. Little tap step. Oh, Doreen! Hello! So if you are watching, type in a little message, let me know so I can see who's watching. Basic step. Put the nice white shoes on so you can see my feet. Tap it out. Side basic. Oh, Doreen, thank you. Put the kettle on. I'd love a cup of tea and a biscuit. Guys, I'm going to face the front. Here we go. Basic forward to back. To the side. 4. Basic. 2 more. Make sure you clear space. Don't want anyone tripping over the coffee table. Corners. Run. Corners. Run. To the side. Cross it over. Little taps. Doreen, what biscuits are we having? Forwards and back. I'm going to face the corner. 4 little walks to the corner. Come back. Pick up your toes. Basic. Side again. Now we've got 2 taps. 1 step. Shake it back. Again, double front tap. Basic, forwards and back. To the sides. We're going to walk it. 3 walks, 1 point. Use your arms. Basic. Last 2. Last 1. Step on the points. 2 forwards, 2 back. Basic. Can we try right turn? Whee. And a left turn. Let's walk again. Basic. And we pause it there. Right. Good. Slightly warmed up, so I've come a little bit closer. Now I can actually read the live chat. So guys, don't forget you can talk to each other as well. You can message each other whilst you're on the live chat. Obviously, I can't keep nipping back to the computer to type in, so I will just read out your comments and your questions and queries. Although Doreen has failed to say what type of cake she's doing now. Okay, so Doreen, it'd be really, really nice to know what cake you're about to sit and eat, because there is no cake in my house, which is very depressing. Okay, and on a little note, let's talk about Salsa holiday. So before the pandemic, we used to go on holiday every year in around April time to Spain on a Salsa holiday, okay? Lots and lots of teachers, lots of people from all over, and we have a nice holiday, 6 days in the sun, classes in the morning, classes in the afternoon, there's a morning stretch, we're on the beachfront, we've got the pool, you can go and walk to the shops, everything is going on there, there's a lovely little port like a marina, lots and lots of things going on. But obviously with the COVID, we didn't get out there in 2020 or 2021. Now a small group managed to get out there this year, 22, and that depended on your travel restrictions from your respective country. But we are fingers crossed that 23, everyone will be able to come should they so wish. I'm booked to go. I'll be teaching there all week, and the details are all on my meetup group. Okay, so I have the UK Salsa and Cha-Cha online classes meetup group, and also those details are going to be on my website. So when the live stream finishes, I will go in and put some links to that on the description below on the YouTube. So for anyone that's watching this in the future, have a little look underneath, but this is relevant for April of 2023. I believe the dates are the 20th to the 26th approximately, so a nice little 6-night break. It's great for beginners and improvers. If you've never done salsa or you've only just started salsa, it's fantastic. We are sort of very friendly, it's very inclusive. Everyone just has a lot of fun. You know, it's a lot of silly games as well. There's a nightclub, a dance club just across the road from us. It is literally stumbling distance. You can see it from the hotel door. It's 100 yards down the road. So there is salsa, bachata, kizomba. I normally teach a bachata tango class, maybe a cha-cha class. Everything's going on. And of course, if you just want to sit in the sun and go for a swim, then you're more than welcome to. Right, so that's the salsa holiday for next year. It would be great to get a lot of people to come along. So let's have a little waltz now. So let's have everyone up. Let's get that off. I'm slightly defrosted now. You have to excuse the wet hair. I was out in the garden doing the wheelbarrowing up and down to the allotment, mulching the garden. And I ran in, had my shower to get online, so my hair is still wet. I'm going to put a normal slow waltz on. We'll start with the left foot basic. Again, just watch what obstacles you have. Ballroom practice arms. Add in your rotation. Now, if you're in the house with someone who never dances, get them up. You can do it side by side. This is all solo dancing online. We don't need a partner online. And again. Forwards left, back on your right. Oh, it's coffee cake! Oh, Doreen, you're just teasing me! Whisk and close. Basic, forwards and back. My cat just got down off my chair just behind the camera. She's just gone. She didn't like the balls. Little hesitation, guys. Going back and forwards on the opposite foot. Right hand rotation. Make it all the way around. Whisking, back right step. And close. We're on the opposite side. Now corner checks. Make it as big as your space allows. Guys, I'm going to whisk again, and then 3 promenade runs to my wall, come back and whisk, close, whisk, 3 runs, come back, close, last time. Basic step. Little hesitation. And again. There we go, guys, a little bit of waltzing there. So, not the week that we've just finished, but the week before, a few of us went away to Enniscrone on the west coast of Ireland. So there was myself and Andrea and Elizabeth and Rosina, and there were lots and lots and lots of people from Jerry Flynn Events. They are also the same music and dance company that do the event in Spain. So they organise music and dance holidays, cruises and so on. So again, it was their first one back to the hotel after the COVID, and it was packed. It was full, they were sold out, which was absolutely fantastic considering the last couple of years. So we absolutely had a blast. I think Andrea might agree with me there in the chat, hopefully. We had a great time. There's a couple of hours of lessons in the morning, there was Kaylee dancing, there was ballroom dancing. In the evening there was two live bands. Sometimes it was a solo artist, a duo, or a full band. And then in the bar in the afternoon, very, very big Irish feel to it. So the majority of the people, it's called a welcome home event. So the majority of the people have some connection to the island of Ireland. So they either live in Ireland or they have been from Ireland and they've moved elsewhere and maybe moved off the island somewhere, and then they come back on this sort of welcome home week, and there's lots and lots of dancing, and it was fantastic. Yes, Andrew, it was brilliant, wasn't it? Food was lovely in the hotel. We had breakfast and dinner laid on for us every evening. All we needed to do was pop out and get our lunch. And there's a little town at the top there, beautiful, beautiful beach, Enniscrone. Actually, I'm just going to type the, for those of you, I don't even know if I pronounced that correctly, okay? I mean, I'm not from here, but there. That is where it is. And it was fantastic. So we're really looking forward to going back next year. And again, it would be great if a few more people could join us. Again, I have already put that event up on my meetup group, so the details are on there, and over the next few days I will make sure I load up all of these events into the meetup group. You can always just drop me an email and ask, but we've got plenty of time, plenty of time to organise that. And even if the hotel gets full, there's other accommodation nearby, so even if we're not in the main hotel, we've got plenty of other accommodation that we can do nearby. So let us move on. What's next on my list? I've got the big list up here. I have talked about that. Oh yes! Now, for those of you that like your dance fitness with me, yes, dance fitness with me, okay? So don't ever be frightened of having a little look at my website and either booking in or trying any of the free trials on the dance fitness. Okay, as you know, I am not about some crazy, extreme fitness program where you're going to damn near kill yourself during the class. Okay, it is not that. As you know, it's about getting up and having a go and dancing and doing as much as you can with the space that you've got and enjoying the music. So this week, coming out on Thursday, I've just recorded it this afternoon. I just need to edit it. So this Thursday, it will be live on my website and it will go straight into YouTube. It's a 10 dance beginners fitness class. So it's about 42 minutes, 41 minutes, and it's just literally 10 different dances. So there's a waltz in there, there's a quick step, there's a foxtrot, there's a salsa, there's a cha-cha. So basically it's a little fitness class, but it just uses the first 3 or 4 steps of each of those dances. So the choreography is simple. It is 3 or 4 steps. I'm repeating them multiple times across each song, and we basically picked 10 songs and we just danced. Well, I danced and then I told you guys to follow me. So I've just got to finish editing that. And every first Thursday of the month, I've been doing it for the last few months, every first Thursday of the month is a new beginners dance fitness video of some kind, and it's going straight up into the website and the YouTube. The last couple of months I've picked one dance style and done 8 to 10 songs in a row of, say, cha-cha, I think it was last month, and then the month before I did like 10 salsa, and then we did jive and so on. So I'm working my way through all the individual dances. So by the end of the year we should have a good few that are at least whole 35-40 minute workouts in one dance style, plus the mixed ones. And I've done a Latin fit where there was 3 dance styles, 15 minutes of each. So a big mixture in there. And if you like it, it's great. Just keep watching it, keep hitting play. So that's it. And then that gave me the inspiration today. The reason I was about to talk about that, I nearly lost myself. Quickstep. It took me ages to find a copyright-free Quickstep piece of music to put in that playlist this afternoon. So as you know, the #1 barrier for me getting more videos out online and on YouTube, the free ones, is the music. I cannot use normal music in the videos because YouTube will strike me off. Okay, so I have to go onto all the various websites to get the copyright-free music, to pay for those licenses and whatever. it is taking me hours and hours to get 6 songs together, buy a license, download all the bits and pieces. It's really difficult, and I can't find stuff that actually sounds like you want to dance to it. Some of it is, it's background music, a lot of it. You put it in the lift or you put it on the back of a promo video. It's not really the stuff that makes you want to get up and dance. So it took me ages to find a quick step. And I thought, well, I'd play that for you this evening, because that was in this workout class this afternoon, the one that I've just recorded, the 10 dance beginners one. So it's actually quite good, considering it's one of these copyright-free ones, and I think it was about $12 or $15. It wasn't the expensive one. Guys, do you know, I mean, you probably don't, unless you run a YouTube channel and you're looking for music, some of these places where we have to get these copyright-free songs, and I totally understand it because people need to make their money, some of these songs are anywhere from a few dollars, like $10, $15. Some of them are like $250 to $300, and you can only use the song once in one video production, and so on. So I have to try and find the ones that allow me to use it multiple times in multiple videos, you know, so that I obviously don't bankrupt myself trying to find music. So if you ever see anything online that you like and it says copyright free, for goodness sake, send me the link somewhere so I can investigate it, okay? And better still, I'm still talking, if you know any musicians that do that sort of thing, or would even record things, you know, on the odd occasion that they don't mind being played out, that we don't break any rules, that would be great. Message me. Anyway, I'm talking too much again. Let us go for this one. This is the one that I managed to find. It is the one and only quick step song that is copyright free that I own at the moment. Living room basic. Remember, we do a V shape both sides. Lock step. Last time. Little tipples. Side by side. Little woodpeckers. Do them gently. Slide. Last one, then let's do the lock step. Living room, remember it's for our living room, we've got that extra slow step. And then we change direction. Little woodpeckers. Tipples. Rotate them. Little slide. Walk to the corner. Step. Oh my goodness, now I hope you will agree that that song is actually not too bad, considering it's one of these copyright free and allowed me to purchase. Now I'm just seeing in the chat there, Joanne, you're logged in, which is brilliant. Joanne, I missed you last week. So for everybody else, let me just introduce people. So as I can see in the chat at the moment, I've got Andrea and Doreen and Joanne. Andrea and Doreen come to my classes here in Belfast, and Joanne joins me every Monday morning, at least, if not more, another classes, online doing my Zoom classes. Now Joanne's over in London, but Joanne works very hard on her dancing, and she is doing her exams and all sorts. She's just done a set of exams and she's working through all the various different grades. So Joanne, I think it would be safe to say, is a bit of a danceaholic like myself. So we've had lots of little chats along the way. I have to remember myself to actually start the class and not just keep talking. And Joanne, yeah, she loves her ballroom, don't you? I think, was it waltz that you said was your favourite dance, Joanne? I think I saw that in the chat there. I think, is it waltz that's your favourite? Yeah, if it is, put a little message there. So now, this gets to the serious part. This is where I take questions, queries, and dance-related problems. Guys, it has to be in the chat because obviously you don't have microphones to talk to me because we're on YouTube. But if you've got a question, please type it in there in a second. I'm just going to grab my water, and if nobody's got any questions, then I'll just make something up and talk to myself, as usual. Someone must have a question. Question about a dance step, question about shoes, clothes, dance etiquette, weight transfer, exercises. Come on, somebody must have a question in there somewhere. Nope. Everyone's off making a cup of tea. Doreen's eating her coffee cake. Okay, well if there's no questions, I will check in a second. If there's no questions, I'll move on. And I'll just talk a little bit, not too long, because last time, my goodness, our broadcast went on for ages. I had loads and loads of questions from a lovely lady in Scotland. Andrea, you've all gone shy. Okay, so not true. That is, you're all at home. Now you can't see anyone. This is like almost anonymous. Apart from me knowing who you are, all anyone else can see is a little name on the screen. They have no idea who you are. Okay, so social dancing. When you're a beginner, okay, this is a real tough one. The question that I'm going to ask for all of you on your behalf actually came from an email that I had today because someone's emailed me. They'd seen my advert for the social dancing that we've just started on a Friday in Belfast. So we had our first one of those this Friday just gone. Now, there was only 9 of us there, but I think we had a nice time. It was a brand new hall that we were trying out that we managed to find for a Friday evening, so that was great, and the floor was lovely, and it was huge for the ballroom and big high ceilings, so we had plenty of airflow. So kind of, and we had a lovely kitchen. Doreen was impressed with the kitchen for making tea, you know, I think that part was great, but obviously we have very, very small numbers at the moment. So somebody messaged me today and said, we're only beginners, can we come along to the social? And I was like, of course you can come along to the social, absolutely, you're very welcome, we're all very, very friendly. You might want to come along to the little lesson I do before. But I kind of get why people don't want to go to a social when they're very, very new. So I know you guys that are watching right now, Joanne and Andrew and Doreen, you all dance and you go out to your socials, but someone in the future is going to watch this video as it goes up into the playlist, and at some point someone will click on this and be like, what's going on? So if you're new, relatively new, and you're just doing your lessons and you've never actually been out to a ballroom dance social or a tea dance or something that involves your ballroom Latin dancing, you really need to think about it soon. There is no point in just doing a lesson every week if you never actually get out there and use it. Now you might think you're hopeless. You might think, I've been going for the last 3 months, that's it. I know 2 steps and I can just about get onto the dance floor and not fall over my partner's feet. And we've all been there, everyone's started there. So don't think that people haven't started there. You need to get out because you need to practice whatever it is. The only thing I would say is that you might find you do a little bit more watching of other people and not as much getting up at first. But even that is fine. Even just getting to a hall or a dance, even sitting having a cup of tea with everyone, getting to chat to people, watching other more advanced dancers dance is great because it's all very visual. It's all going in and you can see how they hold themselves, you can see these nice steps, you can see what you might like to aspire to be like in the future. So it's not a case of I have to be dancing for 6 years before I get out to a social dance. You need to, within the first few months, break that barrier and get out. Normally the tea dances, okay, they can be quite friendly, but speak to your teacher. So if you're watching this and you're not one of my students, find your teacher, ask them where you should go. Hopefully your teacher's putting on their own little social dancing, either at the end of a class or on a weekly or monthly basis. There needs to be something, otherwise there's no point doing the classes. We struggle a little bit here in Belfast for numbers at these social dances, which is a shame because we know that there's lots of people that actually do ballroom and dance classes, ballroom Latin classes. There are plenty of teachers in and around where we are here. We know that. It just doesn't seem to be as many people go out to do the social dancing, which we can never understand, because obviously that's the whole point, even if it is just for the cup of tea and the biscuit. So there we go. That's my little advice to anyone, is to get out and at least get your face known, even if you're just sitting there and watching and taking it all in. Now, doesn't appear to be any questions. Andrea reckons everyone's gone shy. That's fine. I can always talk for England. Right, what else is on the list? It says do a cha-cha song. I think I've done all the others that's on the playlist. Right, so we'll finish with a cha-cha, and then I will say my last little bit, and then we'll see where we are. Little step touch. I'm going to start with the Costa cha-cha. Step. Basic. Flat-footed, more casual than our ballroom. Sides. Basic. To the quarters. Side basic. Double tap. Two taps. Cha cha cha. Let's try grapevine. Let's go. Little tap. Basic. Let's switch to our ballroom cha-cha. New Yorkers. Basic forwards and back. Shoulder to shoulder. It's the lady steps, gent steps. Do it in front. basic. Hand to hand, step it back. 3 cha-chas to a walk. Open it out. Last time, basic. Slide. Big finish. Right, just checking you haven't all gone to sleep. Okay, we're just coming towards the end of this live broadcast, so thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for actually seeing people in the chat, which is marvellous. And I'm not just talking to the camera on my own. And thank you very much for guys supporting me. So it's great wherever you support me, whether it's online, whether it's on YouTube, in my website, on my mailing list, somewhere, it's all helping. So we gradually build that audience up and we can hopefully promote our dancing a little bit more and get more people involved, which would be fantastic. So, you love that routine? Oh, yay! Thanks, Joanne. Cool. We've just done, what have we got tomorrow? So online Zoom tomorrow, we've got our Improvers Solo Ballroom Latin. That is at 10:30 till midday. All of that is on my website. You can get it booked in. And tomorrow is a rumba and quick step. So that's what our 90 minutes are. I've just done the lesson plan for that this afternoon. So guys, thank you so much for supporting me. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit the little subscribe button. Now, the reason for that, just before you go, and I looked earlier on today, I think I had 99 subscribers, which is really cool, because when I get 100 subscribers on the YouTube, it allows me to choose a URL of my own. So normally you've got youtube.com/ and this gobbledygook of about 20 different letters afterwards, which are random, and that's my channel at the moment. But as you get bigger and bigger, YouTube gives you more stuff. So when you get 100 subscribers, you can choose your own URL. So I can go live2dance.eu or whatever. Oh, Andrea's saying, Doreen, a little rumba for you. Yes, Doreen. I mean, if you do anything at 10:30 tomorrow, I mean, if you're not still baking cake, you do need to let me know if you bake that. I'm going to be really impressed. But yes, and we dance our rumba on 2. We go on the 2, which is very important to find that 2 in our rumba. You all know that. Every time I count that in the class. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, guys. So yes, no, it's just, I'm going back to that. Yes, I'm trying to get over that 100 subscribers mark so I can actually choose the name of my channel for myself and not have to have all of the gobbledygook letters. So that's coming soon. We're at 99. Hopefully this week we get another subscriber. That'd be fantastic. Little way off of the 1,000 subscribers. That is like the next month. Well, in fact, there's a 500 and then there's a 1,000 milestone. At 500, I get a community chat board. Okay, so you get a chat function, so like a message board, a forum, and people can chat and interact, a bit like Messenger and you know, Facebook, where everyone can see stuff and message and that. But then when you get to 1,000, it opens up a whole other realm. I can go live from a mobile phone. You can't go live from a mobile phone until you have 1,000 subscribers, so you have to be on the computer, which I am now. But you know, I could, I don't know, just go live in the middle of the field and do a cha-cha, should I so wish, once we've got 1,000 subscribers. So it's not that I'm after loads of advertising and all of the horrible adverts and everything that you have to go through on YouTube, because they frustrate me as well. I'm just actually after the technical stuff that they're giving us. But that would be great. So guys, thank you so much. Go and have a lovely cup of tea. I am going to have a lovely cup of tea, but there's no cake in my house. So yeah, and Paul is actually very kindly cooking dinner as we speak. So there'll be a lovely, healthy chicken and some kind of casserole, I think. But we've got turnips from the garden, we've got Swiss chard, and we've got spinach. And things are actually growing in my garden now. I mean, they're not perfect, but they're actually able to get into the table and onto a dish. So, or into a dish and onto a table. That's it. Good. Right. Good night, everyone. I'm signing off now. I'll see you all in classes over the course of the week. Bye.